Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. So tonight, we're going to be doing some magic. The first routine I've been doing this evening is getting across the cutting stage. As you may have noticed, that curtain moving. Now, this magic show is a little bit different now because it's adapted over the years into what it is, and now it's more of a story, incorporating magic, incorporating routines, incorporating illusion, but at the same time very personal illusions. So the first routine I'm going to do this morning, this evening, takes you back to my first routines that I ever did. Now, performing at home was the way I started. I performed to family, to friends. Usually there are sort of 1 to 2 audience members, which was very interesting because when there's 2 audience members and you need a routine with 2 people on stage, you're almost performing to no one. So we're going to try and replicate that this evening. And first of all, what I'm going to need is a deck of cards, and then I'm going to need 2 volunteers. Is anyone particularly feeling like they want to volunteer, or I can throw something out into the audience, select a random, generate a random volunteer?
Go for random.
Random, let's do that. Perfect. In that case, I'll grab a piece of paper. In the past I've used far heavier objects for this. It's not been great. So first of all, I'm just going to throw it up towards this side. Just catch that. Is that you, sir?
Yeah, it looks like
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. And then one more person. You can throw that piece of paper somewhere else in the audience. Someone very lucky. Someone at the back.
You go.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. What's your name?
Yeah,
sir?
go, girls.
Cool, thank you. So, I'm just going to place these 2 chairs just where you are, basically. Paul, would you mind taking a seat on this chair? And Kelsey, thank you very much for coming up. Thanks for volunteering. I'll check that now. I'll use that later. So, this is obviously very intense. You're now right under the spotlight. Basically, what's about to happen in about 3, 2, 1 is we're going to change to how it used to be when I began, which was more people on stage than we're all watching. So, thank you very much for coming. Sorry, sir. Thank you very much for coming. So, my volunteers have come up on stage, and we're going to be doing a card trick with a deck of cards, 52 playing cards. So, first of all, what I'm going to do is just throw this to one of the volunteers out into the audience. Would you like to take that, sir? Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, what I need you to do is just stand up with that deck of cards. And then very quickly, if you'd like to riffle through the cards, have a look at one of the cards, remember that card, and then keep that in mind. You're all fantastic. Please pass that to someone else on stage.
Card that I just riffle through that I'm now going to have to fight, you mean?
No,
Or
just
deck.
the whole set.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
Thank you very much. So, thank you very much indeed for that. Thank you. Yeah! So once again, just take a peek, open it up anywhere, have a quick look, and remember that, lock that in mind wherever you're happiest. Got that? Thank you very much. Now to anyone else around you on stage. So at the moment, the volunteers are now just moving cards around the stage, having a look at one each. Got one, sir? Yep. Got that, fantastic. That's okay, we'll do 3.
Yes, sir.
That's cool, fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. I'll put this on the table. So what I'd like to do is just a quick mind-reading routine, but involving 3 people, of which 3 of the people on stage are going to partake. Now, the 3 people who looked at the card, would you mind just standing up momentarily? Not very long, just momentarily. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Now, try and get these cards that you looked at out of that deck. First of all, I'm going to just say, I didn't mean that momentarily. Thank you. Sorry, thank you. So first of all, just think of that card, think of that card, think of that card, think of that card. I'm just going to throw out, first of all, I just want to say four of clubs. Just at this point in time, keep a poker face. So four of clubs. Four of clubs. Six of diamonds. 10 of spades. If I named your card, please take a seat. So I didn't name your card. No.
There are 6 combinations for. Do you mean you named it one of those 3, or do you mean you named it by combination?
One of those 3.
No.
Okay. So it wasn't one of those 3 cards.
No.
Out of the deck of cards. Ten of hearts. 7 diamonds. Ace of spades. I'll try not to say all 52 cards. But we have figured out it's not 7 of diamonds, 10 of hearts, ace of spades, 6 of diamonds, 4 of clubs, 4 of spades.
4 of clubs, 4. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Now for my next routine, I'm going to do. One moment. Just going to switch back. So thank you very much for coming up. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for being in the audience. You may take a seat back in the audience. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, how many people have seen the Linking Rings? Heard of the Linking Rings? Seen them on TV? 1, 2, a few people in the audience. A few people. Yep. Well, that saves you and me a lot of time. Of course, I won't just stop there. We will fully do the linking rings. Now I have 4 rings here, 4 solid linking rings. Now this is new to this show. I wanted to bring it in because in the past I haven't quite done it. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, just like so. This one is already linked. Saves me time. At this moment in time, I would just link the other. And as you can see, this ring, as easy as it is to link, I know you obviously didn't see that one there, as easy as it is to link. So right. I think what I'll do this time is the same again. Just do 1, 2 with solid steel rings. I'll just go 1, 2, 1, 2. Now these 2, this one's going to be slightly more difficult because it's going to be through this one. Let's try this. 1. So for the finale, this one here, I want to link to this one here, without touching it. But this is one of the most difficult moves in linking rings, so I'm going to try it for the first time now. Here we go. It did momentarily. And then it reappeared. Shit. I don't want to completely say that was it. So I'll try it once more. There we go. Thanks for coming. Well, try and unlink these. So try. But what I'm going to do is just rub them together like so. And what will happen after a little while is they begin to just morph off one at a time. But in fact, I'll probably use a volunteer in a moment for this next part. We'll just try that one more time just to lose these. But in fact, we'll just quickly go. Make sure that's on there, just like so. Just like that. For this next routine, this is a very famous, a very wonderful game. A wonderful game you may have seen, and maybe played in sort of, it's mainly seen in playgrounds. Kids use it, different audience members, different sort of people use it. It uses the symbols. So let's play. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Is a. Rock, paper, scissors. Is a. Rock, paper, scissors. Is a. Rock, paper, scissors. Is a.
So now, we're ready. I'm going to throw two of these out, again to quite random places. I'll just throw one over here and one over here. I'm not sure where the other are, but that's two people. I said, would you mind throwing that one more time? Throw it over here somewhere.
Of course.
That'd be fantastic. See if that lands on.
No.
Thank you very much for throwing that. Thank you. You may join me on stage. Absolutely. Thank you very much. So who have we got here?
Andy.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Claire.
Claire, thank you very much. And who was the third person who caught it? Was there someone at the back? So one there, one there.
Sorry. No.
Have you been volunteered? Would you like to join me up on stage? Thank you very much. So, wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. So, in the meantime, I'm going to give you a few hacks.
Right.
So you can put that on.
Chinese considered very lucky.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Shall I put it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes, John.
And together. Thank you very much. Would you mind just
Sit
standing
the fedora
here
on.
by the table? Thank you very much. So we have three people on stage. These are the teams we're going to use for the game rock, paper, scissors. Now we're going to get the weapons of choice. Being rock, paper, scissors. We have got the scissors. Now this is for illustration purposes. You may hold those.
No, it's serious, is it?
The paper isn't particularly interesting. That's just paper. And then the rock, please bear with me.
That's gonna be so easy to hold.
Take it. Marvellous. Thank you very much. Now we're going to need one more person, and this is going to be the player of rock, paper, scissors. Someone who's going to play rock, paper, scissors.
I know he is.
Had no choice. Fantastic. So you
He's
just...
my brother, I know him.
Oh,
He's gonna play it.
fantastic. Welcome up, sir. What's your name? Max, thank you very much for coming up. If you'd like to stand just over there, that'd be fantastic. Now, we have the red team, the yellow team, and the blue team. Just a quick explanation of rock, paper, scissors, in case anyone doesn't know how to play. It is scissors beats paper because it cuts paper. Rock beats scissors because it blunts scissors. Paper beats rock because it wraps rock.
Covers the rock.
Does something to rock. So, what I'm going to do is, in a moment, face this wall so I cannot see what's going on. I'll probably blindfold myself as well. Just a double make sure it's all good. What I'm going to need you to do, Max, is either switch. I'm going to say, please switch two weapons. So you could say, you could switch the rock and the scissors, you could rock the paper, but only one switch, however you like. Yeah? Wonderful. So, the next thing I just want to say is in this we'll refer to the team, so yellow, red and blue. So if I was to say scissors versus paper, we'd say red wins, because scissors beats paper, basically. Cool. So I'm going to turn away, not look, and would you mind, Max, please switching two weapons over. Is that done?
Yes.
Fantastic, Max. Would you mind please saying just two colours? Just say two of the coloured hats.
Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. I'm going to have to say, at this point, does blue beat yellow?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Now this time, please switch two weapons again, whichever ones you like. Thank you very much.
Done.
Fantastic. Now please just say two of the coloured hats one more time.
Red and blue.
Red and blue. This time I'm going to have to say blue beats red.
Yes.
Yes.
Marvellous. Now, the next one, rather than switching weapons over, please switch two of the hats over. Whichever two you like.
Oh, this is more.
Is that done?
Yeah.
Marvellous. Now please just say two of the hats once more, please. So two colours.
Red and blue.
Red and blue. So red and blue again. This time I'm going to say, does red beat blue?
Yes.
Now finally, please switch over either two weapons or two hats. So one or the other. Just anyone, but you don't have to tell me which one. Is that done?
Yes.
Cool. Amazing. Does red beat yellow?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. Does blue beat red?
Yes.
Yes.
Which means yellow beats blue.
Yes.
Marvellous. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much for volunteering. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Max. Now, I want to do probably a portrait. I want to place this set of cards here. This is one we haven't used yet. Here is blue left. May I have a volunteer who might or may not, which is basically our audience if you do or you don't, but is, if you believe in psychic ability. Does anyone here believe in psychic ability first of all? Or think there is a possibility for telepathy? No? Well, thanks for coming. The mind reading show. No, but who doesn't believe in mind reading would like to volunteer for this? Yourself, would you mind? Absolutely. Thank you very much indeed. What's your name, sir? Jack, thank you very much. Please take a seat just on this chair here. I'm going to absolutely just clear this table off so that we can both do a card routine. Now, Sam, are you good at copying?
Copy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Copying. So you're going to copy me?
Yeah.
In what magic? There are two decks of cards. The red and the blue. Now these are two standard decks of bicycle cards. First of all. How are you happy with those? Being the audience's eyes and ears.
Yeah, they're different.
They're pretty much all lined up and that. But we can give those a bit more of a mix up anyway. So please pick one of the decks of cards. Would you like the red one or the blue one? Good choice. Now would you mind just having a look at those? You can mix those up, shuffle them, whatever you want to do, inspect them. I'll do the same with the blue one. Make sure they're all good. There's enough. All good?
Yeah.
Now from this moment on, we're going to copy each other. Obviously still breathe at the same time, blink at the same time, but mainly with the cards. So let's try this. Remember that card. We didn't really talk verbally very much, really.
No.
Which is best if it intensifies it. And usually when I do this, I usually say it's best to just imagine you're in a room on your own with the other person rather than so many people, because it just intensifies it and makes it very, very good. In the sense that we both copied each other exactly. And in doing so, even in the bits that we didn't see each other doing. So would you mind finding the card that you took out and remembered in that card? And just take it out and put it face down on the table. I'm going to find the card that I took out and put it face down on the table. Now is it the four of clubs or four of spades?
No.
Yeah, I will carry on doing this. We both took out at the same time without looking. Fantastic. Now, carrying on the theme of psychic ability and mind reading, I want to try something now with ESP cards. Now, ESP cards are sets of cards with symbols on them. Now, these were first invented in the United States at Duke University, in the 1930s. Basically, it's a test for psychic ability. It's a test for psychic ability. Now, each of these has 5 symbols, And they are the wavy lines, the star, the cross, the square, and the circle. And the idea of this was to one person in one side of the room to hold it up, look at it, think of it, memorise it, and send it to the person on the other side. Psychically. That was the idea. I want to try that this evening with someone who may, again, not believe in psychic ability, but would be willing just to try and transfer the sympathy cross to me and vice versa. Who would like to help with that? Anyone particularly feeling like they'd like to experience it? Mind you? Absolutely. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Tom, thank you very much. Now, we'll just use the 5 symbols here. Sometimes I use more, sometimes I use less. But the first thing I want you to do is, obviously I know the order of these at the moment, so if you don't mind taking those, give them a quick little mix up under the table would be perfect. And then taking out one of them. Now you can do this, it's usually better if you just consciously look at them and take it out, or you can just do one at random. But still look at it. Because you'll need to transfer that over in a moment. Cool, that's your one card. Please place it down on the table, and then you can lose the rest of the cards. Either take those away or put them in there, whichever way. Just giving options at this point. Because you looked at the card, right? You looked at your card.
Yeah.
Does this card particularly have sentimental value to you? As much as shapes.
Yeah, not directly, I
No,
suppose.
that's it, because this exactly, but I can say things like, if you chose the cross. That could mean that you're at a crossroad in your life. An adventure, some people pick it subliminally, just subliminally. Yes. That's what it means to know. I don't think you picked cross. Because that was very, very, very sort of, I don't know, it didn't feel right that time. But I will say that then the next natural choice is the scarf, because it's bold, it's the most obvious, it's fantastic basically. It's a great one in the spotlight, but being in the spotlight sometimes reverses that.
I want to check, but I don't think that's what I picked.
So you're not quite sure?
Nah, it's not.
4 more to go.
Yeah. I know why I picked the one I picked.
Because I'm going to say it's because this is quite a bold one. I'm giving nothing away here. Which is probably a good thing for this. I'll take the corners off. I'm going to say circle. Is it a circle?
Circle
A
it.
very well rounded professor, thank you very much indeed.
Most powerful structure in the world. Oh no, go, yes!
Oh.
Mate,
I'll let you have a chance to.
I'll just do it to you, God, yeah. Alright.
So we'll get rid of the circles. We've done that now. What I'm going to do,
First round.
take some other ones, just as you did, and I'm going to put. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
1 to 4 or 1 to
1 to 4. 1 to 4. And I would say usually, yeah. First of all, I wanted to get that out before we started this because it has a part in it. 1, 2, 3. Which one would you like?
3.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, you may or may not notice that either under your seat now or on the arm of the seat is a pencil and a piece of paper. On that, you may have completely coloured it in by now, which won't be that helpful, but that's okay. What I need you to do is very, very quickly, you don't need to go into too much depth for this, is just write on it an interest. Something that you love doing. A hobby, a sport, something you do on Sundays, whatever it may be. Something that you just enjoy doing rather than just enjoying doing. That can be very quick. And then just fold that piece of paper up. Brilliant. That actually done. Fantastic. In that case, we're going to use the ESP cosmos. And I think after we did that, which was fantastic, thank you very much for helping with that. I'll try it with 5 people at the same time. First of all, grab the note pen. Now this will come into play later, I just want you to be aware that that's on there so it doesn't change anymore. Cool, so let's use that in a moment. Who would like to be the first volunteer? This will need to be quite quick, so sort of one person who does come up, thank you very much, and then the next person will come up, then the next person. Cool, so you're number 2, sir, if you'd like to come up in a moment. 3, 4, and 5. 5, thank you very much. So I'll call you up by number just in a moment. Thank you very much indeed. So we're using the same cards, the star, the circle, the cross, the square, and the wavy lines. Do you mind cutting the card? So just take a little pile off and place it just there. That's all. I'll kind of reset. We'll place the rest just on top. Would you like to do that again? Or you happy with that?
I'm happy. Yes.
In that case. This will be a standing one, because we're going to create a line in a moment. In that case, would you mind taking that card off, holding it against yourself, or just keeping it secret, and then standing far away, just by the wall over there, keeping that secret. Cool. Have a look at it so you can see mine. So number 2, please. Thank you very much. Please take that card, and then just sort of stand in a line. I'll try and keep this as visible. Thank you. Go my notepad and pen. We'll go any further. Number 3. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, please just take the top part of there. However you like. Fantastic, thank you very much. And number 4, and then number 5 in the meantime. Start coming down. So top card and then place. So I'll move that chair out there. Out of the way. So you picked a card up each. Which was cut beforehand. Thank you very much for cutting it. Now we're going to try and get each of them. Okay. Wavy line. Okay. Okay. In that case, whatever you do not respond in any way as well, just because it makes it just because it's better. Okay, in that case. So, to each of these ones, would you mind just saying no to everyone, even if it is your card? So cross, wavy lines, star, circle, square. Okay. Thank you very much indeed. So you weren't the wavy lines.
Not supposed to respond in any way.
Perfect. Which means you're not wavy lines. Which would then lead me on to what was your name?
John.
Yes. Sorry.
Bless. Bless.
Thank you very much. I want to say that you're the right one. Did I say that? Okay. We'll go with that. And I've done the other one, so I'm going to have to conclude on B. So, do you mind switching with the lady on here? Whose idea was this? Okay, thank you very much. So, do you mind joining? Yes, please, with the gentleman second to last.
Something?
Yes, please. Oh. This is really, really good. Thank you for this. I'm going to say that you're there, which means you're there, which means you're probably there. Fantastic. I could now say you're that, you're that, you're that, you're that. I just thought I'm not going to reveal if I know your card or not. What shall I? We have square, wavy lines. This is the original order I thought they were in. But now I think so on the end of a star. You're anywhere apart from smart. That's fine. Now on the back here, I have which symbol is equivalent to which number. So for example, if you're the star, you're number 1. I think you are the star. You can now reveal that for the first time if you are or not. Fantastic. So you are number 1. What did I say? Cross. Yeah, not wavy lines. Are you the cross?
Should I respond?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
This is fine. We're now agreeing. That's fine. Thank you very much. So, cross. 4. It's your third. Your new order. Star. 1. Cross. 4. Sir. Beautiful square. Fair and square.
Indeed.
Amazing. Madam, are you the wavy lines?
Yeah.
Which means on the end, sir, you must be sir. Which means that you are number 3. Ah, fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Good to go.
Absolutely. Please. Thank you, volunteering. Thank you for keeping a deaf man. Now, the next routine I'm going to do is an escapology routine. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to quickly ask the wonderful Marissa if she wouldn't mind coming out with a box to collect up your pieces of paper. Just like a little ballot box. Fantastic, thank you very much. So it's got a little slip in the top. Now, may I have 2 volunteers at the same time? Gentlemen, you've given yours in, so would you mind helping me with the escapology? Thank you. So, would you like to? Sure. Thank you very much. You just check these padlocks over, make sure they're all good, fair and square. Just one more. Now, you can just have a look at these shackles as well if you like, just make sure the chain's good, the loop's good. Thank you very much indeed. So would you mind locking me in? There's okay. So you go as low as yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good lock. Thank you very much. Are you happy with that? Are you?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much. What is your name, sir?
Kevin.
Kevin, thank you very much. You may take a seat with the key.
Okay.
So keep hold of that. And then the same thing on the other side, please. So, thank you very much. Oh. Thank you very much. Are you happy with that? If you check that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You may take a seat, sir. Thank you very much. Now these are very tight, very painful, very comfy, which which is good. Actually, these are very, very good locks indeed. Now what I usually do when I escape is I use a stopwatch to escape. Now just any, as you may have my stopwatch, I usually keep it in my bag just over here. I made a habit this evening. Before we start, please just double check these locks. They okay? I think they're pretty secure. You're welcome to have a look at those. Make sure they're all on there.
Very secure.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. So I don't think I have my stopwatch, but before I start, I like to just we could just use a phone, I suppose. Everyone's got a phone with a stopwatch on it. Please just double check those, obviously. So tight, I think the blood's stopping. No. I haven't got a stopwatch, I've concluded. So may I use you as a stopwatch since I would just do a countdown from sort of 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5,
4. Thank you very much. Take that off. We're coming to the end, but I'm just going to need someone to copy and be quite good at transmitting something to me. Is there anyone in the audience that would want to help with that? May I have one volunteer? Anyone feeling brave? Thank you, Marissa, for the so. Someone psychic sitting about there.
Oh.
Is that you, Ed? Thank you very much. Would you mind joining me on stage?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, what is your name?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. What we're going to do is take out one of those is anyone else.
Okay.
Got it. Why don't you just have a look at that? That's someone's interest. Don't show me what it is. Try not to show the audience what it is. That's just for you to lock into your mind. Do you think you could draw this interest?
Yes.
In that case, would you mind taking the hat? You can fold that piece of paper or put it in your pocket or whatever you want to do. Well, I'd like you to, if you wouldn't mind standing here, and if you'd like to face that wall, I'm going to face this wall over here. And I'm going to try and mimic what you were drawing.
Okay. Go.
3, 2, 1, go. Whatever you think that was. There's an interest.
Yep.
You're done.
Yes.
Is there any more detail you could add? Is there anything else in there?
I don't really know much about this myself.
That's okay.
I'm not drawing it.
How is this an interest? Just out of curiosity, I'm going to just put this way around. What was your interest that you drew? You can now turn it around. I can see I'm not going to draw anymore, so it won't change.
You know what it is?
Of course. Thank you very much. How much time have we got? Are we over? We're probably over. I think it's about 20 past. What's the time?
22 after.
22 after.
But let us go over one more. Where is?
I'm taking this dictionary for a moment. And turning to, obviously this was generated on the fly, to page 104.
104?
Yes, please. We're going to see if this is vaguely related to this interest. So, you're welcome to see what's right there. 104.
Okay.
Column 2,
Yes.
3 down. Which is that? What does that say?
Bowler.
Are you happy with that?
Yes.
That's close enough. Thank you very much indeed for coming up. Thank you very much for coming. I know we're a little bit over. I just want to say a huge, big thank you for you to coming for the first night. I'm still, myself, looking what bits to do, what bits not to do. I was here last year, so it's kind of putting a new show together and just trying to get it out there to people. And I'm really grateful for you coming to the first, most nerve-wracking show. And me. Just, no, thank you very much.